When did you realize a family member was faking their disability? My stepbrother Damien has been weaponizing his paralysis since the day his mom married my dad. One drunk driving accident at 17 became his lifetime license to terrorize our family. It started freshman year of college. Damien rammed his chair into my ankles at Thanksgiving dinner. When I yelped, he burst into tears. Ian's always making me feel bad about my disability. His mom spent an hour lecturing me about sensitivity, while my ankles looked like I'd fought a shopping cart. My dad just stared at his plate. You know the type. Whipped cream has more spine. By my junior year, Damien had perfected his act. Decided he needed my ground floor bedroom for medical reasons. We literally had a guest room downstairs. It didn't matter. Ian's room has better morning light for my depression, he sobbed. I got banished upstairs like some Victorian servant. Found out later he turned my room into his gaming setup. Like apparently wheelchairs need surround sound. The manipulation escalated with surgical precision. Senior year, I finally got into med school. Should have been celebrating, right? Nope. Damien called a family meeting about how I was abandoning him in his time of need. This guy had a full-time aide, physical therapist, and his mom waiting on him hand and foot. But sure, he needed his stepbrother to give up his dreams. The guilt trips worked on everyone else. My girlfriend dumped me 2 weeks later. I can't be with someone who puts career over family, she said. Found out Damien had been texting her about my heartlessness for months. Then came graduation day. 4 years of pre-med, 6-figure debt, countless all-nighters. As I walked across that stage, Damien started convulsing in his wheelchair. Full grand mal performance. The entire auditorium turned to watch my parents rush him out. My name got called to an empty family section. At the hospital, guess what surprise? He was completely fine. Sorry, bro, he smirked when no one was looking. These episodes are so unpredictable. 2 months into residency, my entire career almost ended. My attending pulled me aside. Interesting TikTok account you have. My blood went cold. She showed me her daughter's phone. There was Damien, 72K followers, wheelchair basketball trick shots, racing videos with Born to Roll blasting, parkour-style stunts over ramps, but the bio destroyed me. Thriving despite my toxic stepbrother trying to limit my independence. Every video painted me as the villain. The bedroom situation became forced into unsafe living conditions. Med school was choosing money over disabled family. His graduation seizure? Nowhere to be found. Comments called for my medical license to be revoked. Someone had identified my hospital. I sat in my car watching video after video. This piece of shit was literally monetizing my destruction. Sponsorships from adaptive sports brands, a GoFundMe for a $15,000 racing chair, merch sales. Meanwhile, at home, he couldn't even transfer to the toilet without help. That's when I noticed something in his earlier videos. Sometimes when he thought the camera was off, he'd adjust his position. Not with his arms, with his legs. That's when I knew exactly how to destroy him. He'd given me the rope. I just had to let him hang himself. I drove home and installed security cameras in the common areas, perfectly legal in my dad's house. Told them it was for insurance purposes. Then I waited. 2 weeks of footage gave me gold. Damien screaming at his mother, throwing plates, calling my dad a beta cuck. But Tuesday night delivered the kill shot. House empty, Damien alone. He stood up from his wheelchair, walked to the liquor cabinet, and poured himself dad's expensive whiskey from the top shelf. Steady as a surgeon, 10 steps each way. I created my masterpiece, The Real Damien, a documentary. Every abusive moment, every manipulation, built to his standing ovation finale. Posted it to some disability forums. His sponsors dropped him in the next day. The disability community, they're absolutely ruthless when someone fakes their struggles. Comment sections turned into digital lynch mobs. His TikTok got mass reported into oblivion, completely deleted now. Here's the beautiful part. Damien still needs that chair for distances over 50 feet. He's genuinely partially paralyzed, but now, everyone assumes he's completely faking. He posts desperate medical documentation that no one believes. Comments are off. His mom finally sees who she raised after watching him call her a pathetic enabler in HD. Damien still rolls around that house, making videos for his 11 remaining followers, probably forgot to unfollow. Last week he tried returning to the hospital, claiming mental trauma. They recognized him from the video. Even the nurses were laughing.